This is ATA 2017, episode number 8, with David and T. Dohn, Outdoor Vision TV. Welcome to another episode of Whitetail Runner. This is your host, and yes, I'm still at ATA. Bob Rourke and I are still working ATA, and we have T and David Dohn on the show today. And it's the last show, so folks, I don't know where this is going, but we're going to have a heck of a lot of fun. And these guys are with Outdoor Vision TV show. So T and David, welcome to the show.
Hey, Bruce, thanks for having us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Bruce.
Well, we're talking about your show, talking about family and the warm-up, so I just want to stay right here. Now, how's a couple from Kentucky, kids, job, and everything? How'd you get a TV show?
Well, it's not easy. We are just your regular Joe people. We don't, we're average income. We have 2 boys. They are 10 and 12, I had to think.
Yep.
But they have been hunting with us since they were 2 and 4. And we would just pack them up, get up at 4:30 in the morning, pack up our 2 and 4-year-old, and put them in the blind back to sleep. They literally, we'd put a blanket down on the ground, they'd sleep in the blind, and when the gun went off, they'd pop up, and they knew Mom would kill a bird.
Right, and I've been around the industry for about 14 years now. As far as I ran a hunting store down in Georgia when I retired out of the military called Bass and Buck Warehouse, and Bill Jordan, we carried only real tree in the store, so I know Michael and Waddell and Nick and all. I know all those guys from my late 90s period, being in the military and being in Columbus, Georgia, right there where like I said, Fort Benning was where I retired. So from there and being in hunting, as far as I've hunted since I was 6 years old.
Well, let me tell you, he's hunted since you had to put him on little VHS tapes, because he's got drawers full of, back in the day, and you had to put it on VHS tapes.
That's
so
right.
We've had to transfer everything over.
Yeah, and my passion is not just hunting, because you could come and tell somebody, hey, you won't believe what I saw in the woods, or you won't believe how this happened. And if you video it, though, you don't have to say that, or, because everybody would be, oh, yeah, whatever, But if you put it on video, if you capture that moment on video and bring it back, all you got to do is put it in there or put it on the TV, and the amazement starts. And with our family and our hunting show, our memories are right there that we love.
Yeah, there's a couple of big reasons why we do that. And one is, every time we go out as a family and hunt, we have not so much fun, because things happen. You're talking about a family. I don't know about y'all, but our family isn't perfect. And it's chaotic. And we make so many memories. And the other thing is that I like to show people, you don't know unless you've experienced something. What I've noticed with hunting is that it can replace a lot of negative things that might be in your life. Drugs, if you do drugs. Seriously, people get sober. I'm like, hey, they're like, I've never been hunting. Well, let me show you, it's just awesome to let people know that there's something out there that they haven't tried and how much fun it is.
Yes.
Let's talk about your show.
Yeah.
What do you show on your show?
Well, we show a lot of harvests. we show a lot of harvesting of animals and what it takes to get ready with kids, what it takes to get ready with dogs, what it takes to get ready to leave the house and make sure the house is secure. It's a fiasco.
Yeah, we
literally, it's a circus when we go hunting.
Wounded Warrior projects with the military and my prior service and everything like that, and having 2 Purple Hearts, that means a lot to me. So on our show, basically, we're about family, and in that family is the military-based community that we want to make sure that everyone knows we're part of.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So are you hunting turkeys, hogs, whitetails, squirrels, rabbits?
Anything with a pulse? No, I'm just joking. Actually, I say that, but we'll be in the deer stand, and look, it's always a joke between me and him, because we get in the deer stand, and I'll turn around and I'll be like, there's going to be a hunting accident today, buddy. Get it?
Yeah.
Right? You're going to accidentally fall out of the tree, maybe.
I can tell you, because I'm a stickler when it comes to quit moving, quit doing this, quit doing that. Don't do this. Are you serious?
Well, he's military, and I'm ADHD, so there you go.
Yeah.
I got to move around in the deer stand. And
yeah, I'm an avid duck hunter, and I love turkeys, and I've killed some big deer. I've been blessed, to kill some nice whitetails. And my sons, they love the whitetail hunt. My wife's killed whitetail with her bow. Matter of fact, that's the only thing she's killed whitetail with is her bow. She hasn't shot one with anything else. But
Hogs.
we've killed hogs on our show.
But let's talk about our wish list, our bucket list of wanting to.
Well, we need to talk about your hit list last fall and close out your hit list.
Right.
Did we close it out? No.
We were blessed on the show as far as our family, as far as our extended family members that we talk about. We don't have pro staffers. We're not pros. We are a family-based hunting show. So our family members, we've put 4 good deer on the ground on film for 2017 Q4 coming up on the Pursuit channel. So that, we've had a pretty blessed year. But as far as family-wise, with me and her, nah.
But we've done a lot of taking other people hunting this year. We've done more of that than we probably ever have.
Yep.
And so, that cuts into our hunting time. But, man, it's worth it because, I don't know, I just love passing on things to people, something new and fun and healthy.
Yeah. I took a handicapped person hunting that he'd been injured when he was 16. He's 34 now, and he hasn't killed a deer since he's been in his car accident.
Yeah.
And through some good help with some good people, we got him one of those wheelchairs that go in the woods, and we took him hunting. I took him deer hunting, whitetail hunting, and we didn't harvest, but we just had great conversation, great camaraderie inside the blind there from our blind sponsor. It was perfect. Everything worked out good. The deer just didn't cooperate. And then we got it. A person from one of our good sponsors came in from Colorado, a young girl, an 18-year-old girl, came in from one of our sponsors, and we took her for a week. She stayed at the house. And
she was a trooper, too, because it was really, really, really cold.
Yeah, really cold. We're hunting in 0-degree weather, or right at 3-degree weather, about a week and a half right before Christmas, and she left on the 20th. 2 days after she left, it was back in the 50s.
Yeah.
But a lot of that, it does fulfill as far as our hit list. Yeah, there's a buck still walking around out there that had my name on him, but he didn't want to show up.
Is he still alive? Have you seen him on trail camera?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah. And we just got some new leased property and to hunt, and we've just now started to manage that property, so we're just now kind of learning what's in that area right now.
Yeah.
So
we're excited
which
about
is
that.
exciting, yeah.
Well, talk to me. Wait a minute. You just said you just got a new piece of property and you're going to manage it. How are you going to manage it?
Well, we put out a bunch of trail cams. We feed the deer. We'll corn feeders, and then we wait. Yeah, minerals, and we sit there and we wait and we watch the cameras, all of them, and we try to figure out the pattern of the deer, how they're traveling, what kind of deer we have out there,
genetic wise.
Yeah, what time of the day are we seeing them on the camera? And then we put all that together, and we.
Well, a lot of our management comes into also with young people. We took that's another thing. We took hunters, young children out there, 10 years old, 11 years, never hunted before, and we took them out there, and we're trying to explain to them as far as ethically what we feel like, what you should shoot, what you shouldn't shoot. We don't shoot young deer as far as bucks are concerned. Now, if my 9-year-old son wants to shoot a younger buck, he hasn't shot one yet. Yes, I'm gonna let him. But our 12-year-old, he's let 8-pointers walk.
You can't make him shoot one.
No, he won't shoot a young deer.
He'll pass him up.
He's passed deer after deer after deer, where all his other friends have look at my 4-pointer, taking pictures, and that's great. It's a trophy to him. But he's got his eyes set on a higher and a larger and a mature deer, and he lets everything walk. But when we start managing this farm that we just had, we got it late in the season, and I got it from a gentleman who's a surveyor that was going to Iraq at 50-something years old, never been overseas. The Corps of Engineers hired his company to go over there, and he offered me a reduced price if I could put his IED vest together for him.
That's funny.
So
How'd that work?
It worked great. I got a good price on the land, and he's well protected.
That's good. Hey, little segue, and I want to say thank Dave for your service. I know you've been harm's way, and you ended up hard. Just thank Dohn.
I appreciate that. I really do, and that's a lot of us veterans that people don't understand. Some people feel like, well, they're trying to make money off vets by giving a discount. No, you don't understand. We appreciate that discount. We appreciate everything these people here, like the ATA show, that are here, and these other people in the hunting industry that talk to us, and they tell us, look, I'm not trying to draw a bunch of you guys in here, but I want you to know you get 25% off, because once a veteran like myself gets something like that, of course, we're going to tell our next veteran buddy. And if it helps that program too, or it helps that business owner, hey, I'm all for that, because he's offered me something to begin with. So.
Yeah, well said. Yeah. Now, when we look at hunting overall, how big a part of your life is it?
You know, I was just talking about this to one of our sponsors yesterday, Kristen with Precision Peeps. And we were talking about how busy and how much I have too much on my plate. And she was like, she kept talking about the show, and well, you got the show, and you got the show. And I turned around and I said, I got to tell you something. The show is probably the least thing on our list in our life. And she goes, oh, that scares me. I said, I know, right? Like, we have time to try to put a TV show together. And I'm telling you right now, if we had the money to have somebody to film us all the time, because it's hard. When you self-film, we do everything ourselves. So, you know, it's kind of a pain in the, the behind when you have to get the camera out every time, get everything set up, blah, 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 blah. You got kids. So if we had money like, other people we see where they literally have somebody following them around so they don't miss anything, we're going to have a blooper section at the end of our show. And I'm talking about hilarious.
Right.
Hilarious. I'm telling you.
Right. It is a big part.
Comedy.
Like I'm retired, but I also own a business. I'm a
painting
business
company. We
own
own
a commercial painting company, and I'm also the head football coach for 14U now. I've been coaching for 7 years, so not only do I have a hunting show, not only do I own a business, not only do I coach Little League football, I have a responsibility to be a father, to be a husband.
Change the trash.
Yeah, from everything. But the way the family, as far as, and that's, I think the key part in a lot of our sponsors that's got on board with this show is that it is about family.
Well, and we're real too.
Yeah.
We don't put no fluff on there.
No.
If we mess up or mess up, then because David used to be like, "No, we're taking that out," and I'm like, "Man, that's real life. That's what we're trying to show people. Stuff happens.
Yeah.
When you go out hunting, it does not go down perfectly every time.
Right.
And people that portray that that's fine, to each his own. But I want to portray what really happens, what really goes on.
And we do, and the sponsors love it, and our fans, we've grown so fast. We're only a year old. Our show's only a year old, and already to be on national TV.
One season.
Yeah, one season. We're on national TV. We're not a web show. We have real sponsors. We have real people that really want to see us grow and stand behind us. But I can tell you this right here, too. A lot of people that don't understand what it goes into actually capture that animal on film and for everything to come into place, the harvesting shot, the recovery shot,
all the B-roll footage.
All the B-roll footage of getting ready. We film putting the stand up. We film making the food plots. We film the misses.
Getting me up and out of bed in the morning. He'll film that.
Getting her up out of bed in the morning, and we try to show everything that we can show that goes into that hunt. So there's a storyline there, of course, because anybody can watch.
We want people to connect to us personally, and I think a lot of people connect to the real life family, things that go on.
Right. Right. And our children, our 12-year-old especially, our oldest boy Cody.
Oh, he's ate up.
He's ate up.
He's
Christmas
like his dad.
Christmas list. When he was 4, he wanted a set of waders from Santa.
And he got them.
And that's what Santa brought him. Santa brought him a pair of waders.
Good Santa.
Yeah, Good Santa.
This year he wanted the buck knife that you got.
The outdoor.
Yep.
Yeah, the outdoor edge. He wanted an outdoor edge knife because you can change it. And
he got 20,000 knives, but he had to have one more.
Yeah, because that's what Dad carried. The year before that, he got a muzzleloader. He wanted a muzzleloader from Santa. He wanted a 50 cal, and that's what he got. And he killed his first hog with his muzzleloader. And then this year, he killed his first deer with his muzzleloader. Or I should say, not his first deer, because he's killed one with a rifle before. But
first deer with the muzzleloader.
With a muzzleloader, and happiest kid in the world. So
and that's what it's about. You talking about it, and I'm sitting over here just smiling and grinning so big because I was actually taking a nap, and Cody come in there and was like, "Mom, did you see the big deer I killed?" So I fly out of bed and go down there and look at it, and he's just beaming, when he's only 12 and you think, he's looking, 22, standing out there.
Right.
But anyway.
Let's tell people how to get in touch with you guys.
Okay.
And so just share your social media URLs, and if you're on Precision Peeps site, so just let them know how to get a hold of you.
All right. Well, there's several ways that you can contact us. You can contact us through our website at www.outdoorvisionstvshow.com. You can also get us on Facebook, Outdoor Visions TV Show.
We're on Twitter.
Instagram.
Instagram, Outdoor Visions 2 on Instagram, on Twitter, or it's OVS TV on the Twitter account.
Email. You can get David here, David at Outdoor Visions TV Show at...
it's David at OutdoorVisionsTVShow.com.
Oh.
Yeah. Or you, same thing, Thrissy at OutdoorVisionsTVShow.com. So.
How about Precision Peep?
Okay, let's talk about some sponsors.
It's linked.
Well, www.precisionpeeps.com. That's their website. They also have a Facebook page. And hold on. I gotta say one more thing about hunting and why I like it, and that is you can't beat the people in this industry. These are the people I want to be around. Good people. And I'm not saying, if you don't hunt, you're not a good person. I'm just saying that in general, like you can walk through and there's like thousands of people in this building under this roof right now, and everybody is just so stinking cool. You know what I'm saying? And just down to earth.
Yep.
That's what I like. Yep. Real. And we get to meet a lot. We just make good friends, man, with Precision Peeps, with Kristen and Boss. And and it's not fluff. I truly like the people, which is hard.
Right.
But,
all right, now you can talk about Precision Peeps.
Right.
Okay.
We met them last year, brand new to this industry as far as in the archery.
They were like us.
They were like us, and we met them, and we were saying, "Hey, have you thought about sponsoring a TV show?" And at that point in period of time, they were just this little.
No, they were like they didn't even know about sponsorship.
Right.
That's how
do we do
young they were, and they were like, "We haven't sponsored anybody yet. We're not even for sure how to go about it, right?" And so we exchanged numbers and everything. Well, we just collaborate. They didn't get, they didn't endorse us or as far as with money or they gave us some peeps or whatever, but we still worked for them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because we wanted to build something up that was really great. And so we used a lot of social media. And what happened was Glenn Bond, who is an extended family member of the show from West Virginia, posted one post that anybody in the world could have posted. But Glenn Bond posted it.
On Facebook.
On Facebook, okay, on our page about Precision Peeps and this new peep that you can get. It blew up.
Why?
We stayed up all night long because I guess all of a sudden nobody had really knew about it. And then he made that post. I'm telling you, it broke their shopping cart.
What a wonderful thing.
On their website.
It had over a million
views that weekend.
It was shared over 6,000 times in 3 days.
Yes.
It like I said, it put them.
It made them happy.
It made them. If you were a business
owner, it made us
owner,
their best friends.
Yeah, if you were a business owner, but all it was a simple post from us doing what we said we would do.
Yep.
As far as we realize you don't have no money to sponsor us with right now, but you got product. Let us put your product, because when I looked at it in the military, also I was a sniper. I went to Marine Corps sniper school, even though I was in the Army, and I went to Quantico, and Charles Hancock, the White Feather, was my class was the last class that he was the guest speaker for and closed with. It was really cool. But I know about one, camouflage, and two, I know about as far as aiming and the aspects of what you have to do and what they've done with that sight for your bow on that peep sight there from point to point instead of all the old school stuff. It helped me become a better archer, and especially at longer ranges, because I go elk hunting and I'm shooting 50 plus yards. And with that precision peep and with that post in the background, basically it's a rear sight post on a rifle, and you line it up and with your pins, whether it be single pin or multi-pin sights. It works on all. But what it is, it's instead of trying to line up the two circles,
it's 5/16
in diameter, and what that does is you're aiming from point to point, and it made me a better archer. And so we all just jumped on it. All of our family members got them, and everybody was like, "Oh my goodness, this is amazing! This really helps me."
It takes a little bit to get used to.
You're right.
But once you do, it's like riding a bike.
It's automatic.
Yeah.
It's automatic. Every time you pull the bow back, you know what you're doing. And Glenn made a post on Facebook about that. Hey, have y'all seen this? Basically, y'all need to go check this out on their website and on their Facebook page. And when they started, they had 134 likes
on their page. 134. After that weekend, They had
33. So they've jumped over 3,000. Is that you?
Yes.
It jumped over to 3,000 likes in that 3-day period there, and I'm telling you right now, from there on, flowers were being, phone calls.
Oh yeah, they sent us flowers, and but it was so cool because the whole weekend we were on the phone with them. I mean, you're talking about we met these people once at a trade show. That's it. Yeah. And I was genuinely excited for their success. You know what I'm saying? So I'm calling every couple hours. How is it now? She's like, girl, it's crazy. My phone's blowing up. The computer's blowing up. Yeah. And so we went through that with them, and that's something that you could never take away. No. From us. That was an awesome experience. Yeah.
We've kept in contact the whole year from ATA to now ATA, and here we are this year. We went out and had a
first time we went out and had dinner last night, and we confirmed that they're going to be friends for life.
Yep.
Guys, you need to check out Precision Peeps. Seriously, you need to get that peep site. Yep. They're just selling them by the truckloads now, and there's nothing else out there on the market like it. So yeah.
Let's talk about ATA for a second. Why is it important? We danced around that, but meeting somebody, that product that sponsors you. And what's so special about ATA?
To me, it's not open to the public, as everyone knows. This is a trade show for distributors and retailers that come and see the new products for 2017. Us press people and us having a TV show, the ATA monitors that very seriously, and I like that. Right?
And it's because so they don't badger everybody about sponsorship.
Right. This isn't where you go, to pick up a sponsor. This isn't what the ATA show is about. What the ATA show is about to me, and what's important, and what I like about the ATA show is I can go look at a product that maybe I see online, or maybe I see on a hunting show being used by one of our celebrity hunters, but I really don't know how to operate it properly, or maybe I don't know enough knowledge about it. I can go to any one of these manufacturers right here, and just like Boss, and does at his booth, they will explain it to you. They will show it to you.
You can feel it, touch it. It's tangible.
And handle it, and maybe something, and be like, oh, that's really cool, and then you get it in your hand, you're like, oh man, that was really heavy. I really don't like. But what you can do when you come to the ATA every year, you can learn. It's the knowledge. It's the
seminars.
Everything about this show is run so professionally, and like I said, this is only my second year coming to it. My first show, as far as last year in Louisville, and now here in Indianapolis, I won't miss another. Due to the fact is I'm such an avid archery hunter that I want to be here. I want to see what's going. And plus, for our fans that watch our show, we go around and we interview people and we film it and we talk to people. That's what they,
Isn't that fun?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
That's one of the best parts about it.
Well, it really is. And folks and listeners, I just want to say all my guests and all my listeners who came up to me at ATA 17, it just blew me away. And all of a sudden somebody comes up, Bruce, there you are, because 99.9% of these people will never see me, will never meet me face to face, and then all of a sudden they do, and it's like, wow, it becomes even realer.
Right.
It's a bad word, but it comes realer.
Right. No, it's not a word at all, but anyway. No,
thank you very much. Anyway, like I said, I keep it real.
Right. My son said sledded yesterday, and I was like, what? I sledded. I was like, it's not, he going to argue with me. It is a word, Mom. I was like, no. Anyway.
Guys, we're at the point in the show. We could go on for hours.
We could.
But we've got to say, you've got about a minute or two to just give some shout-outs to your family and to the rest of the crew, and then we'll wrap the show.
Yep.
All right. Well,
first thing I would like to thank is, and I'm going to be very fast about this, is our sponsors. Our sponsors that believed in a family hunting show and gave us the opportunity to use their product, and we've been successful with their products. And I think that's very important also, and I tell people that.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for them, we could not do this.
No.
We couldn't afford it for one.
Just like
it's expensive.
HHA, our sights that are on our bow, very, very important cord, ripcord, arrow rest on your bow, flying arrow archery, the broadheads, that we shoot, precision peeps, of course. That's made a big difference, and everybody needs to understand that peep is very important now. Where before, just throw me a peep on there. What size you want? I don't care. Because they come in different. But I'm telling you, they're going to be huge. They're going to be huge with this newer product they're coming out with. Hips Targets, Black Eagle Arrows, the arrows we shoot. Black Eagle Arrows, the guys over there, Jason and Randy, are great people. We love them too. Wicked Tree Gear Saws, Spy Point Trail Cameras, New Flex. John Marshall helped me start last year. John said, come here, David.
John's a great guy.
Come here, David. You need an arrow rest. Go see Keith over there from Montana with Ripcord. He took me around last year and squared me away to where it wasn't me.
He didn't have to do that.
No, he took me around so it wasn't like somebody coming in badgering somebody, just like this show, what this show is not supposed to be about. He squared me away. John Marshall from New Fletch is a great guy and a great company too, and a great product. But we would also like to say thank you to our family members who turns this footage in and realize that it's a lot harder to film.
We got Eddie Hale with Gun World. He's the manager of Gun World in Indiana. Man, been with us for a long time. Been friends with David for many, many years. He's a family member. Glenn Bond, who is a family member. He is, personal story with him. He was good friends with David's uncle Glenn, who was his hunting partner who passed away a couple of years ago. But Glenn stayed with us. He is an extended family member. And then we have Joey Lawson, who is one of our newer ones. He's also from Indiana. That sucker right there kills more deer than I've ever seen in my eye. He makes me so jealous. Anyway, that's another story. And our newest members is another couple, Micah and Beth Shercliffe, who
avid bow hunters, both of them.
Yes. And that's our extended family as far as the show is concerned.
And of course our children, Cody and Tyson.
Oh, my bad. I forgot about them, poor things.
But we love everybody that's been part of this, and we want to say thank you. We want to say thank you to all of them also for their hard work and putting in the hours and showing up for the meetings and doing everything to make this a reality, Bruce.
So on behalf of thousands of listeners across North America, thank you, T and David, for being on the show. It's been fun to wrap up the show with you guys. I've been smiling and laughing and chatting and having a blast with you guys.
And that's what we want, man. We want to make people smile, and I mean that. So thanks for having us. I really appreciate it. So that's a wrap. Let's go home and take a nap.
It's never too early to think about food plots. Whitetail Rendezvous has an ebook for you. Just simply text 33444 food plot to get your copy.
Thanks for joining us. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for another episode of Whitetail Rendezvous, where you can listen and learn from the experts so you can be more successful on your next hunt. Until next time, listen, learn, and succeed.